See if y'all can see. Well, look at that. Pretty sunset in the distance. Over this way, we got Scott's Tiki Bar land and the old cornfields. And then over this way is his shop and the man cave. This way into the house. Here you go. Here's Piper. Here's the dogs. All right, y'all. We're having some buffering issues out there, so I had to bring it inside because we had like no signal out there.
No signal out there?
No, it's buffering really bad.
You may have to put a
It may
router
have
out there.
to do with
Yes.
Needs a router
Or an
outside.
extension. Put an extension out there.
It may be having to do with all of the hurricanes.
Oh yeah?
And
Is
stuff.
that what it is? Solar flares.
Are you live right now?
Yeah, we're live. Hey.
Thanks, while I'm eating with
Okay.
butter all over my face. Appreciate it.
Butterface, not gonna say it. Okay, Scott, where are you gonna sit? We're gonna have to have some lighting in here.
Yeah, I hear you, bro.
Yep.
Stuff.
All right, so let's see here. Get back on the subject at hand. We'll talk about NASCAR. What happened in the race? Anybody remember what happened? That was, when was that? Yesterday?
When was what?
Get race.
Yesterday?
Yeah. All right, so we got, yeah, we need Steve Baker says need to get a Wi-Fi booster. Yeah, you got that right. That's what, I actually have one of those in my house that boosts the signal out to my shop since it's about 100 yards away or so. Hey Tracy, can you turn your phone on so I can see messages, because I can't see any messages right now.
Almost dead, so we'll try as long as I can.
Okay, your phone's almost dead. Preparation at its finest. All right, so Paul Rodriguez says, hi David, Scott, and sorry y'all, my chat fades whenever. Okay, hi David, Scott, Rachel, Terry, Tracy, and Steve. And let's see, Paul Rodriguez said it might be all radioactive shielding in the secret location. It could be. What about that, Scott? Your
That's
beer
probably
cave's
what
got
it
some
is.
radioactive shielding in it.
That's exactly what it is.
Okay, so Tom says, yeah, 4 teams shot themselves in the foot. We gave that race away. Yeah, I would agree with that. It was, I mean, the Fords dominated. It was like total domination all day. And then there at the end, you know, you had the little slippage of the 14. You had some pit issues, had some tires. I guess some tires were being left loose, it looked like. And then Logano hit an axle, which was very odd. Have you ever seen an axle fall out on the racetrack?
Yeah, before,
The
yeah.
whole axle. I mean, it's been a long time, but I remember that because you got the hubcap that covers up the axle that holds it into the drive plate. And whenever the hubcap comes off, the axle, you have these little T's, you screw them in there and you pull the whole axle out. So all you got to do is have a hub fall off and then you're going to lose an axle. It's a bad deal, but it happened. And we'll just have to get it back going next week. And hold on, I'm trying to get Scott's getting set up over here so we can sit there. So that's a good idea. All right, so if I got somebody to get their phone up and we can see what the chat says. Okay, what do you like most about the Monster Mile? Sorry if I'm bouncing y'all around so much. Just trying to get everything situated. Let's see, what do I like the most about the Monster Mile? Racing on concrete, it's a little bit different. I like the bit different. I like the track itself's pretty cool, just a 1 mile track. And it's, I like it a lot better now that it's 400 miles instead of 500, because that was, back in the day, 500 brutal miles at Dover, because you have to change tires a lot. And so that was pretty brutal. But anyway, I thought it was pretty cool that, you know, if we couldn't win, that Chase Elliott won. You know, that was pretty neat. Last time I saw his dad, I believe, was at Dover. I think back in 2001 was the last time I was there. And his dad was there, and I guess Chase would have been just a little fella then. So anyway, Scott, you got notes on Dover?
Which way?
Which way what?
You said anyway.
Anyway,
Which way?
yeah, well, if I sit on them pillows, it won't be able to hear because the microphone's right underneath here. So I have to sit on something hard. So how about this right here? Maybe we need to get our chat up here so we can see what's going on.
Hey, we're back. So much for the man cave, huh?
Yep. Got a weak signal. Guess y'all want to try to go out there and we can walk out there again. All right. Awesomeville from Dawsonville. Awesome Bill.
Part 2 it says.
Part 2. Yeah, there you go. That's pretty cool. And
I'm not getting in it, but I will sit beside you.
yeah, we kind of need to at least. Oh, there you go. All right. Well, we can see these now.
You want me to turn my phone off?
Yeah, go ahead. And let's see here. Didn't make it to the green yet. Also, why is Hendricks, particularly Jimmy Johnson, so good at Dover? Jimmy Johnson's been good everywhere, I think,
Except yesterday.
except yesterday.
Yeah, they forgot the ball joint.
And
Started the race 10 laps down.
yeah,
Yep.
how does that happen? I mean, to me, that sounded like it wasn't a ball joint failure. It was a not getting something tight failure, which
Yep.
happens now in NASCAR or any series of racing. Turn it down, please. You have to go and nut and bolt the cars, like constantly climbing under there with wrenches, torque wrenches, and checking every nut and bolt. You're supposed to. So that one's a little bit hard because the nut is up underneath and it's kind of hidden. Maybe that's a good excuse, but in this particular sport, it's hard to make any excuses. So
That's right.
leaving stuff loose, you can't.
That's right. Yeah, but the
Have
4
it.
car led 286 laps and didn't come away with the victory. So what do you say about that?
Yeah.
Ford man.
Yeah, well,
That blaze orange Ford looked good.
yeah, he looked good, but
286, that's almost 300 laps out of a 400 lap race.
So they had an issue. What was the issue the 4 car had there?
A pit road penalty.
Pit road penalty.
Pit road penalty bought and hit a lot of the top runners. Miles the Monster will reach up and grab you anytime soon, right? How many people have been to Dover and met Miles the Monster, let alone win at Dover?
Yeah, how ironic was it that the 10 car was in the hands of Miles?
Yep. Yeah, how crazy that was.
Yeah, he was too hungry, that's for sure. Paul Rodriguez says, but he was trying. He was trying to make it to the next round and doing what he felt like he had to do.
But Christopher Bell looked good on Saturday. Xfinity car. We'll see Bell. I think he broke a record for the most wins as a rookie. Or one season, I think is what it is. Or he's up there with some type of rookie. But it was a good track. I love Dover because it's like a roller coaster. It's a 3-story foot drop off from going from the straightaway all the way down to the turn, then back on up. So it's quite a great track. It's very unique in shape. It's kind of like Bristol on steroids. I've always said you can never imagine Bristol, but when you see a Bristol, it's on steroids. That's Dover.
There you go. Paul Rodriguez says, how about Watermelon Man busting his axle?
Yeah.
So that was his axle. Come
Yeah,
out.
Watermelon Man. He's a fighter though. He was fighting it. And the 48, so the 48 stunk up the show, 10 laps down. The 42 car, they stunk up the show. Everybody was telling everybody that was Kyle Larson's day yesterday. He was going to win, but he just started going to the back of the pack at the very beginning. He was running that high line right off the bat when nobody was running it, so he was wearing those front right side tires more than anybody, and for some reason it never hooked up for him. So even though he knew he was going slower, he thought he was going to get faster, but it never did.
Yeah, Tom says the 4 car knocked the valve stem off and had to come back in to fix. That's right. He went 2 laps down, then they let the jack down too soon. The rear tire changer wasn't 100% done. Yeah. That's something you don't see very often. I don't remember ever having it hitting the valve stem like that, but I know
That
it
quick,
happens.
come
It's
on. It's got to hit every now and then.
every now and then.
Every
But
now
I
and
mean,
then.
I jacked for 7
Yeah.
years and I didn't never. I mean, I dropped the jack a lot of times and the guy was still hitting them, but it's kind of you got to it's got to be the right spot at the wrong time, or I guess or right time, whatever.
So William Clyde Elliott II, yes, that's Chase Elliott's real name. William Clyde Elliott II. So that makes Bill Elliott William Clyde Elliott the first. Okay, so he got his second win yesterday, which is pretty awesome because it was his first oval win. You know, road courses are a little bit different, kind of like super speedways, but when you get a win on an oval like that, and you notice the latest new craze now for all these NASCAR guys when they win, they've been giving the checker flag away to all the kids and stuff. But if you notice, William Clyde II, he kept that checker flag.
Yeah.
That was the one that really meant a lot to him. So
We always
you know,
get one at the shop, and we
Yeah.
have many checker flags hanging up in the shop.
but he kept that one.
Yeah.
So, but it was a good win for that. And I thought for sure at the end there was going to be 4 Fords, 1, 2, 3, 4. Stuart Haas, 1, 2, 3, 4. They were looking real strong, and you know it goes to show teammates aren't all what it's cracked up to be. You know, the 14 car is the one that brought out the caution when Amarola had the checker flag in sight. Thought, oh, this is going to be it, my first win. And his teammate, the 14 car, is the one that brought out the yellow. So you never know.
Paul says, ever sit in the top turn forward at Dover, don't drink too many beers up there.
Oh no.
I've never sat up in the stands at Dover.
Oh, I did many a time.
Yeah.
Always on the bush. They watch those bush races on Saturdays.
Terry says, I didn't get to see the race, only watched it on NASCAR Drive. In-car camera, why did a 10-car pit when he was leading? Gas tires, I know I wanted to cry when he pitted. Why did he pit? The 10-car, did it have something to do with the 14? I forgot. I was kind of working at the same time I had the race on in my shop. Maybe I should have been paying more attention, but I was that was toward the end of the race, but all right. Look what I got sitting here between my legs.
My dog.
Between me and Scott. It's trying
Piper.
to separate us. Piper.
Piper.
Yeah.
Chloe's sleeping.
Here, come over here. Sit on this side of me. There you go. That a girl. Have a seat. All right. So, yeah, what happened? Tell us about what happened with the 14 and the Amarola. How did the 14 car affect the 10 car?
Somehow that was the car that spun. He wrecked and brought up the caution. Whether the tire went down or he was hard on. I think he had a problem. He pitted and then he came back out and then that's when they crashed.
Yeah, that's right.
And
Because he
brought
had a
back up the
loose
yellow.
tire
Yeah,
supposedly, and the
that's
guy, was it the right rear? He was spending a lot of time on that lug nut, which usually means the studs are pretty junk after that point.
But nevertheless, the siren was screaming in Dawsonville, Georgia yesterday afternoon. You know they were partying again. I wonder everybody had a good time.
Oh, I'm sure they did. I'm sure they.
Oh yeah.
Chase probably didn't get any sleep last night at all, I'd say. And
Nope.
So what we got coming up? Talladega.
Talladega coming up on Saturday. You got the Xfinity race coming up. It's going to be Saturday it's going to be the truck race. Xfinity's got the week off, and then it's going to be the truck race over there in Talladega. That's going to be Saturday, October 13th, 1 p.m. on the Big Fox. So you got to make sure you check out the Big Fox. Don't look at FS1 or NBC Sports. The Big Fox, Saturday at 1. When you're watching all your college football games, you go watch some truck racing. Everything happens fast in Talladega, so it'll be over real quick. That's for sure. And then
Yeah.
you got Sunday, October 14th, the 2 p.m. on the big NBC. No NBC Sports. So both races this weekend coming up is going to be on the local basically. So Fox on Saturday and NBC.
So I got a question. See if somebody can
on
answer.
Sunday.
What year was the first Talladega race run? And while you are thinking about that, Rachel Robbins says NASCAR eliminated a driver adjustable track bar for
Yes.
2019 season. Do you agree? Would you want to see any other part added or removed from the cars? As far as agreeing, I like for them to be able to make adjustments during the race. I think it makes the racing a little more interesting. But I don't know. I mean, it's whatever. The cars are getting kind of more and more that way, to where they're all kind of the same. Anyway, I guess you still got other adjustments. Tire pressures is one of the big ones. And you have to pick.
And there's a new engine rule they were talking about. It's coming in the future, isn't it?
Yeah, it's like
where's Tom? Tom's not even on here.
Well,
because
Tom says
Tom would be all over the engine rule.
he just said, I like the kid. Can't be happy for his win. I hate anyone in a race who drive the ROE under the hood forward. Yeah, that's right, Tom. I'm with you there. But You know, I think as far as being good for the sport, it was good to see him win versus the 78. Let's say, yeah, that was the wrong season.
Is Chase going to be the new title contender? Is he another big? Is he part of the big three? Going to be the big four? Is all of a sudden Chase Elliott with 2 wins?
Yeah,
This is the 3rd Chevrolet win of the year. 3 wins for the bow tie camp.
yeah, Talladega's kind of up for anybody to win. A lot of times, you know, you could have a driver that's never won before and win at Talladega. It seems.
Oh, I sure don't want to be in front of Jimmy Johnson coming the last lap at Talladega. If he's still out there.
Yeah, he seems to be a bullet nowadays. So Terry Quinn said the party for Chase's win is today at Bill Elliott's birthday, and today is Bill Elliott's birthday, so they are going to be wild in Dawsonville, that's for sure.
That's
Yep.
it?
All right, Paul Rodriguez got the question right, the answer right. 1969 Talladega,
Yeah. Who won?
and ooh, that's a good question. I don't think I even had that in my notes. Inaugural race, Talladega 500. It was the Talladega 500. Now Alabama 500. It was September 14th, 1969, Alabama International Speedway. Now, it used to, at its peak, it held 175,000 people. Now it holds 80,000 people. And of course, it's 2.66 miles, which is the largest oval track. And another thing I always think about when I think about Talladega is just the eerie sort of eeriness down there. They say, you know, that you hear about the curse.
Yes.
I mean, and so
Come here, honey. Tell them about the curse.
they say I've
It's
heard
built
everything.
on an Indian burial ground,
Yeah.
dude. So when you go to
That's one I
Talladega, be careful. Don't drink
Yeah.
too much beer down there, which is highly likely. But
Yeah, it's just like
Be
see that
careful.
a lot.
a lot of crazy things go down there in
Yeah,
Talladega.
who was it? Bobby Isaac, I believe. Bobby
Yeah.
Isaac. He was in
Yeah.
the car, and he
Yeah.
said he heard voices.
There's some
telling him
crazy stuff
to-
in Talladega.
So he pulled in the pits and got out of the car, and he was done.
That's it. Ooh, really?
Well,
Yeah,
then he
I believe
raced
that.
again. Yeah.
Well, the best
And-
place if you go to Talladega is go up there just east of Talladega is one of my favorite places in all America. Honey, you know where that is, right?
What?
My favorite place in all of America? Cheehaw State Park, baby. Woo!
She-Hall State Park. What is that?
That's where the beer man gave up the ring. Yeah, that's
Oh,
right.
okay. There you go.
Yeah.
So-
So I don't stay at the hotel. I stayed up on the mountain. Cheehaw State Park.
There you go.
One of my favorite places. If you go there after it's raining, the waterfalls are coming off the rock cliffs, man. You do
Yeah.
this hiking, it's unbelievable. And you're like, am I in Talladega, Alabama?
How about that?
Just outside of Talladega. But
Well, hey,
it's beautiful.
Suzette Stancomb, she's joined in now, listening to us. We had to move inside. We had a little bit of technical difficulty with the reach, but we're
Hopefully we'll figure out this thing next
yeah,
time.
we're live and going. So the other reason that I heard that there's a curse on Talladega was that now, and I you know how that stuff goes, but they said there was an Indian chief that died doing a horse race, but
Ooh.
I don't know. I mean, at what point did they get horses? You know, was that not until the 1700s?
Yeah, that was a drinking story there.
15, 16, 17. Yeah, that sounds like that one could
All
be
I
a little
know
out
is
there.
just
But it
make
sounds
sure
good.
if you go and have a good time, be careful.
Now I know Scott's probably got a lot of Talladega stories, but I remember this one time in particular. Probably my first experience riding through the infield, and I was in the company van, and we had
Ooh.
just jacked. I guess I had just jacked and we pitted. Me and the other guys were in the van. I pitted for Nemechek, I believe it was that day in the Busch
Ooh,
Series race.
Yeah.
And, you know, we probably either won or finished second. I think that particular day, if I'm not mistaken, we finished second to maybe, it was like a race we lost by that much. Anyway, we thought we won the race, jumped off pit wall, but we didn't win. So we were riding through right through the infield, and we're following a pickup truck. And there was these 2 girls in the pickup truck, and of course they're, you know, showing their tops. And so
Hey, Tracy.
there's a,
What's up?
we're just cruising around, following them and laughing and carrying on. And so I had the windshield washers sprayer spraying to the side so I could just spray people, which I was you know whatever playing around. We were jokesters back then, and so I was I shot somebody that was crashed out in a lounge chair like that, and then the dude had a beer or a Pepsi or something. He took it and chunked it and we had the van door open, and Ivan Scopeton was sitting behind the passenger seat,
Oh,
and that
Ivan.
can hit him right on and just splashed all over him. So I was like,
Tom, you-
okay, and that guy was mad, so I was like, all right, yeah,
Where
he
you
did,
going,
didn't he?
Tracy?
So I thought, well, maybe we better skedaddle out of here before we got in any
That's
more
your best
trouble.
Talladega story?
I didn't say it was my best. I
Oh,
said
okay.
it was one of them. I
That's
said I got
one of
many.
them. Oh, okay.
But
That's a pretty good one.
yeah.
Honey, you got any Talladega stories?
The last time I was at Talladega was 2004, and that's when I met the Mars sisters
Ooh, yeah.
down in the pit. They were in the pit because we were filling in for Elliott Sadler then when he drove the M&M's car.
Yeah.
So I was hanging out in the pit with that, and we
You
had
know those sisters' names?
Kurt Busch, and I don't remember. That, yeah. It's not really relevant to me because I don't really see them anymore.
Nana, get down.
But what is their names? I didn't forgot. Victoria.
Pam and Victoria.
Yeah, Pam and Victoria. I remember Victoria, but Pam, yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, they were very nice. But that was, and then also the guys from one of those motorcycle shows, the dad and the son, the guy with the big goatee thing, they were there. So I got to meet them guys, Paul and Paul Jr. or something like that, Paul Sr.
That's right.
Orange County Choppers.
I was gonna say,
Yeah,
That's
Orange
right.
County Choppers. All right, Nana. What's up?
Nana,
What's
get
up,
down.
dog? What's up, dog?
Call you dog, honey.
We got dogs everywhere here.
Nana, come.
They like a lot of attention. They're a little spoiled.
Family friendly place.
Yes, they're
Yeah.
family friendly.
I love dogs. So anyway, so yeah. Anybody see my pictures from the or video from the beauty pageant I was in?
No.
I was looking kind of pretty in
No.
these pictures and videos. I think
My wife laughed for hours.
She's
Well,
still seen him
What
walking
was
in them.
I think what was funny, and this
Especially when you
totally
pulled the-
wasn't planned.
When you pulled the harmonica out of your bra.
Oh yeah, the harmonica pull. Well, the part about dropping my harmonica was not planned. I mean, I bent down. Those heels were 6 inches long. 6 inches
inches
long.
long.
Right here. Yeah.
6 inches long.
And
Aw.
I was trying to stand on them, so I don't see how these women do it. So props to you ladies for
Women have
wearing
balls.
heels.
Hey,
You just
Uh,
didn't know
this
it.
was David during the show.
But I totally, yeah, I could walk in
Absolutely.
them, but
Yeah.
standing there,
Wow.
and it
It
started
lasted 5 minutes.
hurting.
Wow.
It was
5 minutes.
hurting.
Dude, I told you to go as Dolly Parton where you could wore your cowboy boots and a dress and it'd been
I should have
perfect. With
wore
some
a cowboy
balloons,
boot.
blonde
Well,
wig, and your banjo.
Someone kept telling me, well, it's supposed to be what it was supposed
I
to be
did.
formal, but anyway, a lot of people end up being more casual with their dresses and such. But yeah,
That's my hunking heels.
There he is, baby.
Look at that hunk.
Look at that.
Look at
Look at
I should
him.
have shaved my face though. Look at all that hair.
Yeah, you should have.
I
Yeah,
could,
the person that won shaved.
Yeah.
oh, he did, didn't he?
Mm-hmm.
See
But-
where I messed up. Go ahead, Scott.
And you could have gone, like I told you, you could have gone as a pirate girl. You would have made a
Yeah,
great little pirate
that's
girl, you
true.
know.
That would have been good, but-
No, there's Ham the engine man.
Yeah, so where I messed up though, I went on vacation the week before, and so I had a really nice tan. So if I would have shaved, I would have had white and then white. So I should have done was while I was on vacation, shaved this, and then when I wore my snorkel mask, water wouldn't have even got in it. So that'd have been a double reason to do it. You know?
Dude, there you are.
Oh my gosh, yeah, there it is. We're a little delayed on but we can see that, yeah. So anyway, that was interesting. And then, so I bent down.
I thought we were here
took my
talking about
heels
racing,
off.
not you dressing up as a
I
woman.
took my heels off, and when I bent down and stood back up, my harmonica dropped, and Rocky Lance started busting out laughing, and Kim Seller was just sitting there. So
Oh,
that was
boy.
funny. It was totally
How
unplanned.
much money did they raise?
$30-something thousand.
Wow, that's pretty good.
Yeah,
Good for you guys.
kind of like the old stand together. You know,
Yeah,
last-
stand together
last
with
year we-
Daryl Harwood. Yeah.
Last year we raised. He sent me a message. This year it was like 15, 17,000, something like
Yeah.
that.
They had beer last year.
But they
that's
still
why.
had a golf cart too.
And beer.
You know what?
There was no beer this year.
You're right. That's probably a lot
Beer
of
is
it
a
because
beer.
last year it was
When you have beer in an
$30,000.
event, you know,
Yeah.
it's a good thing.
There
but,
wasn't as many
but
people there.
while we're on beer, make sure you go out and buy you some orange, Blaze Orange Bush beer to watch the Talladega race this weekend. And definitely go to your local Napa store and buy something.
Yeah.
Just
Very
buy
good.
an air freshener and say, I'm in here because Chase Elliott won,
Yeah.
and I'm here to support Napa. Thank you.
That's
That's
right.
all you got to do.
Yeah.
Don't
Good
go
point.
to
Very good point.
O'Reilly or, AutoZone. go to Napa and just buy something. And if you don't
Yeah.
buy anything, just go in there and say hi. I'm sure they'd love to see you.
Yeah, if you're trying to
Say
make a
the-
decision on a
Tell
product,
them the Hamm Beer Man sent you.
there you go.
There
If
you
you
go.
whether it's beer or laundry detergent, any of that stuff, if you want to try to decide on what product to use the
There's
ones
no-
you
there's
see
no-
on a NASCAR.
There's no more
race car.
laundry detergent anymore.
Is there no more at all?
Nope, Tide's
Wow.
gone. Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah, but
Well, there's
just do the easy ones.
yeah,
Yeah, like Napa and Bush,
yep.
right? We all need car fresheners,
Exactly.
right?
If you need tires, go to Discount Tires.
Smithfield bacon, go buy some Smithfield bacon.
If you need
I know.
motor oil, go to Pennzoil.
Go to your local Waffle
Pennzoil.
House and say, I'll have the scattered, smothered, covered
Yeah.
bacon well. Smithfield, please. And tell them thank you for carrying Smithfield bacon.
All right.
I mean, you can't beat that, right?
There you go.
Brand loyalty. You want to make your sport last, that's how you're going to do it.
That's it.
You know?
Mm-hmm.
Beat off these naysayers. They don't know what they're saying. You know?
Oh man, you know what we don't have? We don't have our guitar or banjos. And
I got
such.
my guitar sitting right on over there.
I've left my banjo sitting out there. If somebody might mind going and getting that, no. Okay.
I'll go
My
get it.
harmonica. Yeah.
I'll go get
Well,
it.
let's just go for a walk then. How's that sound? Let's just see. Yep, Shell and Pennzoil for Joey. That's right. There's Rachel.
Yep. I'll go
Bush
get it.
beer.
You just sit here and keep talking. I'll go get your banjo.
Rachel Bush. Miller Lite for Brad. Okay, Rachel, that's fair enough. That's the thing about it. You got choices on what you want to get. There's plenty of choices in the NASCAR field. You could pick which driver is your favorite driver or which team is your favorite team, and then go buy those products. Yeah, we're working on it, Suzanne. We're gonna get some music coming in here, and Tom says this, or yes, Scott Bush beer, Miller Lite or Coors Light only. Yes, Scott is a Coors Light kind of guy. I think that's about the only kind of beer I ever see him really drink. Yeah, he's got a can or two of Bush beer out there, but it don't look like he's been drinking it. I think it's the non-alcoholic. And PPG for Ryan, and also Discount Tires for all of Penske. That's exactly right. And then Haviland, yeah, we miss Haviland being a racing. So Terry, did you ever figure out why that crew member was wearing the Haviland Haviland outfit? Or I'm just looking to see what.
He may have.
What are y'all doing?
I was just seeing y'all. Okay. Well, y'all are giving massages. I thought that was interesting.
I got a back.
Well, hey, I'm not knocking it. Y'all
I hope
have
it's
at it.
tuned, bro.
All right.
Is it tuned?
I don't know. I was gonna do that, and then it was like 1 minute left. Okay, thank you. All right, got picks, got my harmonica. We are in business.
Nana doesn't like it.
So let's see here. Hopefully it's in tune. It's gonna have to be close enough. No,
You tuned it.
I tuned it yesterday though. Maybe since I did that yesterday, it's close enough. Maybe not. We need to practice that.
Is that the best you got?
That's it, man.
That's all you know.
That's all I know. I'm gonna have to learn that one. I definitely want to play that, you know. So, I've asked y'all this before. What do you do? Sounds good, Scott. What do you do when you're in a canoe and you hear? Oh. or anything on a banjo. How's that?
You paddle faster, David.
All right, there we go. How was that? Any good, Scott?
That's pretty good. I can sing
There
it
you
too.
go. That's
I'm
right,
working
Terry.
on paddle
Paddle faster. Yep.
faster. I can't sing from here, but I think we should have planned this out better. Usually we have our setup in there.
Always be racing. That's right, Rachel. Anytime you're in any kind of vehicle, you got something to race against, go for it. Paddle faster.
You ready?
Ready?
Ever since the days of old, the tale of wells untold. And for silver and gold, beneath the behold. Way down south in the Everglades, where the black water trails and the sawgrass weave. Eagles fly and the otters bathe in the land of the Seminole. And this is your partner. Blow, blow, Seminole wind, blow like you're never gonna blow again. Blowing through like a long lost friend, I know you are. Blow, blow from the Okeechobee, all the way up to Micanopy. Blow across the home of the Seminole, the alligators and the guard. Blow, blow, Seminole wind, blow like you never gonna blow again. Blow you like a Seminole wind, never doesn't know the words.
You don't know the words.
Blow, blow, David Hamm, yeah, you the banjo, the man. I love you all the day, David. Don't you know who you are? If you go to Talladega this weekend, you're gonna see plenty of that right there.
There you go.
Woo! Honey, are we going to Talladega this weekend?
Probably not.
Who
Probably
wants to go to
not.
Talladega?
Okay. Well, I got stuff to do.
It's only 5 hours from Charlotte. We can get there in 5
Yeah.
hours.
We got it on the
We
way
got
to
plans this weekend. We got a wedding.
go down there on the way to Florida.
You never know. I may talk the groove into busting out and going to Dega. So if you see the beer man in Talladega, so will be the wedding. Oh,
All right.
Sunday,
I'd say Sunday.
2
race
o'clock.
day. 2 o'clock.
NBC.
They're an hour behind. So is it 2 o'clock there?
2 o'clock Eastern.
2 o'clock Eastern. Okay.
1 o'clock Central. As Sterling Marlin would say, Tennessee slow time.
Tennessee slow time.
Right, honey?
All right. Anybody got any final comments or words or such? Anybody? Gotta go to Dega. Yeah, there you go. All right, y'all. Thanks for listening. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for watching. Please hit like and subscribe if you haven't already.
Love
If
you,
you
mean
liked
it.
it. If you didn't
Go
like
to
it, then-
Napa, buy some auto parts, and drink some cold bush beer.
There you
See ya.
go. Goodbye, y'all.
All right.